After last night's Word of Outlaw Sprint Car show at Babs Motor Speedway, David Gravel got interviewed by Sprint Car Unlimited's Jeremy Elliott, and Gravel used it as an opportunity to continue the conversation about the run-in last week at Eldora with Kyle Larson. You can see his full comments for yourself over on Jeremy's YouTube channel. The situation seems like it's been building a little bit for a while with the previous Cody Jacobs comments towards Brad Sweet and High Limit. We then had Gravel DQ'd at Eldora for that nose wing infraction. Then Gravel and Larson going at it on Friday at the night before, trading sliders, and the two coming together on that cooldown lap. Larson ended up spun off the front of Gravel's car, and the two parked next to each other having words. That conversation then continued in the World of Outlaws Command Center trailer, and barbs were traded on social media. Barring a surprise Larson appearance somewhere, we likely won't see these two on track together again until the Knoxville Nationals, but this bad blood between them is something that will definitely be an undercurrent of that event. Larson has won 3 of the last 4 Nationals titles, and Gravel is looking for his first since 2019. Gravel finished second 2 years in a row for 2022 and 2023, one of those behind Larson. But he had issues last year and was left battling all week to get back into the mix. Through the grapevine over the years, I've heard that a big reason why Todd Quering hired David Gravel is he wanted to win a Knoxville Nationals. And every year that doesn't happen, there is likely just a little bit more pressure kind of added in here to deliver that victory. Both Larson and Gravel seem to elicit strong reactions from some fans, with both at times taking heat. And I think it's interesting that we've gotten to this point with these two drivers. Gravel admitted they were friends and talked about going to each other's weddings. And I don't know that I would have guessed that our biggest rivalry and bad blood situation between two drivers in 2025 was going to come from this pair. If it was going to happen between a couple of drivers, though, this might be our best case scenario as sprint car fans. Nobody has won more 410 sprint car races over the last 2 years than David Gravel, and nobody has a better win percentage over that span than Kyle Larson. For modern sprint car racing, this is about as big a clash of the Titans vibes as we are going to get. And heading into the biggest event of the season, no less. The Gravel detractors like to point towards Larson always beating him in races head-to-head, and looking into some stats, they do favor Larson, but maybe by not as much as you'd think. Looking at just World of Outlaws events going back to 2017, I show them racing together in features 109 times. Larson has finished ahead of Gravel 66 times, and Gravel has finished ahead of Larson 43 times. The numbers are more skewed for 2025, with Larson beating Gravel 10 of 12 times in Outlaw shows this year. In high limit competition, though, the two drivers have faced off 5 total times going back to 2023, with Gravel having the edge there at 3-2. I don't think either side needs any more motivation to go out and win, but I'm here for this storyline. Gravel and Larson at odds, Jacobs and Silva jawing at each other, and we're going to be here with a tub full of popcorn ready to watch all of it.